This is a kind of a personal question. You don't have to answer, but do you think social media has ever affected your mental health in any way?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say probably it's definitely affecting my mental health.
Yeah, I think it's affected me a little bit.
But I think everyone had that phase.
It's just not good for the younger generation to grow up on TikTok.
TikTok. It's just a waste of time.
A moment of dopamine and then it's gone.
It sounds like you're silencing free speech.
Why do you think you got shadow banned?
I feel like they just want to silence people.
Bro! You can't really see the view, but okay, fuck it. In January of last year, Forbes Magazine published an article with the scary statistic that the average person now has the attention span of 8.25 seconds, less than that of a goldfish. I found this piece fascinating until I got bored and stopped reading. It got me thinking. My generation grew up alongside these platforms, blissfully unaware of the potential downsides it may have caused us. Has social media made us dumber? Probably. Our parents didn't have any of that stuff growing up. How are they supposed to know if we were old enough to get Facebook, post Vines, TikToks, Fortnite gameplays, whatever we did when we were naive 12-year-olds? But the older we got, the more we were force-fed the negatives of social media, such as the rise of misinformation, culminating in the masses being radicalized into believing a bunch of bull they were told to by their favorite conspiracy theorist on TikTok. I'll admit, I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to the whole social media thing, and probably just technology itself. But I don't want to be too closed-minded all the time. That's why I'm leaving the rest of the video to you, the public. Let's see what you guys had to say about this polarizing topic. So what's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Nadine?
Mia Dobson.
And Maximum.
Terry.
My name is Amun Ali.
My full name? Or just my first name?
Whatever you want.
My name is Liam.
Justine Teft.
Jensen, not full name, right? My name is Ryan.
My name is Micaiah Anderson.
How old were you when you got your first phone?
My first phone.
I was 14.
11, but it was like a little Nokia.
Around 12 to 14.
11.
I was 13.
I think I was 13.
I think 12.
14 maybe?
I was like 11, 12.
Like 18, 19. I got it quite late.
I was in primary school because I didn't come home on time, so my parents got me this Nokia. It's like black and white. So I would have been in year 6 and just had my mum's number, and that was it.
Okay, and how old were you when you first got social media?
Is MSN social media? Would it class?
What is what, sorry?
MSN.
I have no idea what MSN is. Do any of you know what that is?
Yeah, I do. It's like the old messaging, isn't it?
Oh.
Like, you know, like BlackBerry Messenger? No, you
No. Do you think there was kind of like a bit of peer pressure back then to get these apps and stuff, or?
Probably.
So how old were you when you first got social media?
I think maybe 13, 13, 14.
Do you think that was like a good age to start using those platforms and stuff?
Not really, but you know, you do it because everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a good age to get, like, I remember seeing, like, a lot of things, like, online that, like, at my age you probably shouldn't see.
As a young person, you can be like, I was in this part where I'm doing amazing.
Oh fuck, it's
It's fine. If you don't fuss about it, then he'll leave you alone.
Are you still recording? Our cameraman just got attacked by a bee. Do you think it benefited you to have social media at a much later age? Because like a lot of the people I've interviewed, they said they got social media at like 11, 12, that kind of thing. So do you think that was a good thing you got it so late? Or?
I think it was a good thing. It's a good and a bad thing. I think of the world, there's no black and white. There's like grays. So I think it was good and bad at the same time. Bad as in like I couldn't connect to the world so much But with social media, you can connect with the world. You know what's happening around. You get like normal, like like general knowledge stuff. But if you don't have social media, you're not connected with the world that much. You're just confined in your own space.
You can be in your own position, but you're comparing yourself against other people who had different experiences, who are more connected, and you've got to build your experience. But when you're comparing, it's really easy to bring yourself down, and that negativity is really easily brought out through social media.
Do you think like social media kind of has affected your mental health in any way, or?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yes. I think growing up like in secondary school, like I think anyway being like a teenager like growing up is so hard anyway, but I think the pressure in terms of like for me, like my body, it really like stressed me out a lot, like seeing how everyone posted, and I think there's so much pressure to get this like unachievable body standards. So I definitely it's really affected me in that way when I was younger, and even still now it does, I think. But I think you just have to like realize like it's not realistic. Everyone's got different bodies, and that's kind of that. But I know like a lot of different people, like social media really impacts people in all different ways. So that's just how it does for me.
When I was younger, yeah, because I used to get cyberbullied on social media. People used to pick on me. But now I'm kind of used to it and I know how to be safe there. But yeah, I think it's affected me a little bit.
Yes, I do believe it affected me for quite a while. I mean, last year I aimed to just take a break from social media for about a month, and that actually really helped me a lot. Yeah, and just quitting on sites like Twitter, and I haven't used Snapchat in so long, and I don't use TikTok at all. So I think that just gave me a better out. I just think that just made me feel a lot better.
So I went through bullying in secondary school, which definitely helped me build up a sort of thick skin against negative comments, against sort of any negativity in general.
Yeah.
And I kind of view life as having to just ignore stuff. First year here, you learn through just getting negative energy. You take that on board. If you don't learn a lesson, you're going to learn it again the next time.
Yeah, definitely. I think that everyone has been, even like for a day, through that phase where you compare your life with a perfect life of a celebrity or an influencer. You just see how perfect everything thinks, and you're like, oh, my life cannot be like that. And then you understand that not everything is what it seems. But I think everyone had that phase when you compare yourself with someone else's life.
It's a bit of a personal question, but do you think it's affected your mental health in any way?
I'd say probably in some ways. I'd say it's been helpful because it can be downtime for me, and I can also talk. Like I really enjoy talking to people anyway, and making connections.
Do you not use it much nowadays, or has it gotten a bit worse?
A little bit worse. Yeah, I kind of use it a bit too much. Definitely.
Any specific app?
Instagram. I don't have TikTok though. I don't want to download it.
Yeah, me neither. Do you think social media's impacted this generation in a negative way or a positive way, or is it kind of in between, do you think?
I think it's been like really bad actually, because like now that everyone's on social media, everyone's like attention spans are really low and they can't really focus on anything, and like people are just like getting bullied, and there's like a lot of suicides because of social media. But yeah, no, I think there's more bad than good.
I think it's probably in between. I mean, obviously there's issues with like distractions and stuff, being able to pay attention to things. I do think it's a good thing still for like be able to know people and contacting people and stuff. Like I don't have anyone's phone number anymore. I just got their Instagrams. But I do see the negatives in it for myself. I'm very distracted easily. I can't pay attention. And I think that Instagram is that issue. And sometimes you'll just lie in bed for hours just looking at it. You don't even realise it's gone.
So what is like a beneficial way to use social media? Do you think?
Get educated about you see people from other countries, you learn about other cultures, what they do with their life. It's like information. I think that's like the most beneficial thing you can get out of it. Learn about things that you don't have in front of you.
Like understand people better.
Yeah.
We good? Okay, so cameraman, what is your name?
My name's Maxime Haydock Wilson, and I was the cameraman for this video. But yeah, I obviously oh shit, just a bit of technical difficulties.
Do you think social media has impacted your mental health in any way?
Yeah, of course. I think it's, in fact, impacted a lot of people's mental health. Like, there's no one in this generation who's like, nah, everything about social media is positive. Unless you got, like, rich off of it.
You had TikTok, didn't you, for those animation things?
Yeah, I did. It was going well for a bit, innit? And then all of a sudden, I think I got shadow banned or something. And then, like my views, like, were going so well. I took a bit of a break, and then they went back to, like, 200 views. That sucked, man.
Why do you think you got shadow banned?
Once, it's sort of like a machine. Like, the TikTok algorithm is kind of like you have to keep feeding it constantly. And I don't know, they might have thought like I was reposting someone else's other videos, but it was mine. I made it for them, bro.
Have you heard of the potential TikTok ban in the US at the moment?
I did hear about that.
Don't know enough about it, but I know that they want to ban it.
Yeah, I have heard about that.
A current TikTok.
Yeah, did you not know?
Another one.
Yeah, in America.
Another one.
I'm kind of down for it. I've been trying to get myself off of TikTok because it's just, you scroll for hours and hours on end.
I don't see the point of banning it because once it's banned, everyone's just going to flock to Instagram anyway, which everyone already
Instagram
has.
Reels.
Yeah, so Reels is pretty much the exact same thing and it will just be more popular.
I don't know enough about the reasons why they want to ban it.
Don't have much of a stance on that.
I think companies using social media to make it as addictive as possible, I think that is very unethical. I think it is making like a lot of people don't want to just spend the whole night just swiping, but like it is made to get as much attention, all attention on them. And I think nowadays attention is like the new currency, innit?
I think that's kind of a bad thing because people like legitimately make money on TikTok. Like that's their source of income. So just to get rid of a platform like that, it's kind of a waste, and I don't see the point of that.
I don't care if I get cancelled for this. Just get the Americans off of it. I'm not that fussed.
Because it's not you.
It's not me. I mean, to be fair, like, it's annoying, but I could live without TikTok. Everyone could live without social media. Like, it's fine. But like, yeah, I mean, we're not.
People have survived in the...
People have survived without it. I think we're going to survive without the Americans, so it's fine.
Well, they say the reason they want to ban it is because of cybersecurity, and that is like collecting too much data from people. Yeah. Did you have an opinion on that or anything, or?
I don't think that's the real reason why they want to get rid of it, but I think that's a kind of good argument to make.
If this was 2 years ago or last year, I probably would have been for it. But now I'm just like, it sounds like you're silencing free speech.
What do you think the real reason is, if you don't mind?
I feel like because people voice their opinions about like the government and the world on social media a lot, and I feel like they just want to silence people.
I think it's is it Chinese or Singapore?
It's a Chinese ByteDance.
Yeah, so I think it's just because it's from China, they want to like say, oh, it's Chinese, like they're stealing your information. But you can say that about anything, you know?
Yeah, it's not just TikTok, it's every social media platform that's stealing data.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's quite bad. And I feel like there's bigger issues, especially in America, that they should be focusing on.
But yeah, that's all the questions. Thanks for doing this, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cheers. This is going on the YouTube channel where Procrastinators are on.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, did you get that? Subscribe.
Subscribe. Cool.
You didn't get that.
Ah.
No, you didn't.